to episode 12
Episode 12
of Dumb Trivia, where your questions are dumb
and
the
the
hosts are dumber.
I almost said hosts are dumb. The questions are dumber.
That's all right.
We still can't get it right.
I like how
12
we all
episodes.
just hesitated for just a tad before.
Yeah, because we were all thinking it.
Yeah.
Don't be putting this on me.
Yeah. Oh, no, we definitely were all thinking it.
Welcome to episode 12 of Dumb Trivia. I bet you noticed we weren't here last week. That's because we've been stuck in I-95 traffic for 7 days. And it's only been backed up for 19 hours. We're not good drivers.
Yeah, that traffic is horrible.
Oh, man. Well, so last week I put out a little update, little episode wishing everyone a Happy New Year, and I put a question in there.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Yeah.
And
on that note, Happy New Year, listeners.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah,
you all
Happy
had a
New
great
Year.
holiday season.
Jesus, dude, I thought that was Zach.
No, that was me. So if you had a chance to listen to that little update last week, you know the question was, how much does the ball weigh that drops every year in New York City on New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
And the answer was, anybody?
10,000 pounds.
I thought it was the 11,000 and change.
You were right. It was B, 11,875 pounds. So
All right.
thank you to everybody who sent us a message to take a guess at it.
Yeah. Thank you all.
It was nice to see none of you got it right.
Makes us feel a bit better.
But hey, you tried.
Yeah.
I thought I don't know. I was going to make a joke about New York City dropping the ball on COVID.
But you
and
know
all
what's
the
not a
deaths.
joke, Christian?
COVID.
We hit 1,000 downloads.
Yes, we did.
Squee, ooh.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Never do that again.
Christian, stop it. What did we say?
What's wrong with you?
So when I was like 7 or 8, we used to have an old TV remote that we wrapped in duct tape because the back fell off. And for some reason, instead of chewing on gum,
no.
I was like, I'm going to chew on this duct tape. Well, the other issue is this remote was from the 1970s, so it was definitely full of lead. So in that early age while I was chewing on the duct tape, I was also chewing on this lead-filled remote, leading to some minor brain damage from lead poisoning.
Are you sure?
That makes so much sense.
Like you were diagnosed with brain damage from lead poisoning?
No, of course not. That's just my
Andres,
good
it's a bit.
guess. No, that's not a bit. That was a true story.
Yeah.
You didn't chew duct tape.
He told us
Yes, I
about this in
did.
like episode 2, I
Yeah,
think.
this is like in
Yeah.
the Christian mythos.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not joking.
He wasn't kidding about that.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
it explains a lot.
Yeah, no, that's 100% truthful. I don't know why I didn't just chew gum at age 7, but I was chewing on duct tape instead.
But we hit 1,000 downloads, guys.
We did
did.
hit 1,000 downloads.
That's crazy.
This is amazing.
And we just enjoyed a 1,000 download cake.
We did
That
enjoy
was a
a
good
1,000
cake.
download cake. And it was
Buttercream.
delicious.
We'll post the pictures on Instagram so you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're also going to post on our new MySpace.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we can do that.
Yeah, we have a MySpace now.
We do. Tom's our friend. Was that his name?
Hey, Tom.
I don't know.
The owner of MySpace.
I never had a MySpace.
I never had a MySpace either.
Neither did I.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah. I gave you a really good segue earlier to your car story.
Oh, don't get me started, but I'm going to get started on this.
Yeah. I just kind of like...
Here's my hot take.
If we were playing volleyball, for you, Zach, I said it and you missed the spike.
Ooh. Ouch.
Here's my hot take.
Yes, you have a hot take on old people and driving.
Old people should not be allowed to drive
Uh-huh.
unless they are retested.
Yes, you have said this
My
before.
opinion
I mean,
is,
yeah.
let me just tell you, 60 and above, I believe every 5 years, depending on the age, from 60 to 70, so at 60, 65, and 70, you should be tested, not on the physical writing, not on the writing, but the physical
like the actual driving test.
Yeah.
Like a shortened version. Like,
Yeah.
you know, are you going to just stop in the middle of fucking traffic?
Is that what happened?
No. I
Oh.
was in
Yeah, what happened?
I was in the grocery store parking lot.
Okay.
And I'm backing up and, you know, thankfully I'm aware. And in my rear view, this old woman's just backing out the same time.
Oh, yeah.
After I was.
Yeah.
I had to throw my car into drive and floor it forwards.
Yeah.
So she didn't hit me.
Oh, so you're just like butt to butt?
Yeah.
Oh,
And she was going quick. And
So-
so she would have really, well, my car probably would have done more damage to hers because mine's built like a tank.
yeah.
But still,
You guys reenacted that scene from Requiem for a Dream in the worst way.
Ass to ass.
I just, if she had hit me, I don't know, because it was an old woman. She could barely see over the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Well, then she wouldn't see her fists coming for her face if she hit you.
Yeah.
I just,
You could have dropped her in one punch.
That's true. You would have been like...
So
it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, I will say this though. So, you know how I work at a grocery store, and I used to be the cart attendant when I first started there.
Yes.
The amount of times that I saw people backing out of a parking space without physically turning around to look behind them was astounding. I once saw an old man backing out of a parking space, and he's just going between his 3 rear view mirrors. It's like, dude, you are not. This is not safe.
That's better than what this woman did today.
She just
Sounds
she
like
just
she didn't
backed
look.
She
out.
didn't even look. She just started going.
Oh, that's even worse.
I
Oh
would
my
have
God.
flipped. I know some people say it's just a car, but it's not.
Corey, it's just a car.
It's my car.
Well,
and I love that car.
The car thing isn't necessarily the issue. It's the safety that's an issue.
Yes,
I just would have been more annoyed I had to deal with it kind of thing.
It's like
that's what it is. Like, she wasn't going fast enough where it would have done major damage to my car. We could have gotten it fixed. Whatever.
It's just not what you want to do on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's just not what I want to do Tuesday or in general at all.
That's the way I felt when my car got broken into. I wasn't really that annoyed that they stole a battery. I was annoyed that I had to get my window fixed.
Right. It's the hassle of it. But back to my original point, they shouldn't be allowed to drive if you just drive like that.
Yeah.
We had to censor out before that. Corey actually said they just shouldn't be allowed to live, and we were like, Corey, we really have to not do that, dude.
75 done. See ya.
Yeah. Retirement from life. Because after you stop working and contributing to the economy, there's no point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm told, like, my grandfather's going to turn 84, 85.
He drives well.
Really?
Drives well. Oh, yeah, he's sharp as a tack.
He is. Boy, he's got a wit to match.
But
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry. He should still be tested.
I mean, it makes sense because it's not something like, I guess you do use it all the time. I don't know.
It's scary.
Oh,
Well, driving in general. is
that
scary.
was my whole
Yeah,
point.
but
Is
the
that
fact that, like,
it's scary.
And then I watched so I went to this supermarket when it's old people central because it's early in the day and that's when they go.
Yeah.
And it's just like they just like stop in the middle of the road or just like, hey, I'm gonna go in this lane now. See ya. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on that tirade. It was just infuriating.
I think it was healthy for you to say this.
And then I'm trying to cross an intersection, and this guy's just about to turn right in front of me, sees me coming, and then he quickly swerves out of the way, and I just stare him down as I drive by.
Hey, Andres, can you check the listener stats? How many people do we have over 65? Do we need to edit that out at all?
I don't think Buzzsprout will tell us. Yeah.
Well, stop listening if you're driving. If you're over 65,
And pay attention to the road.
You want to start the trivia?
Sure.
That is why we're here.
Yeah, that is why we're here.
Christian?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, do you want to dive right into it?
Yeah, let's dive right into it.
So, I have some questions for you guys that are truly part of the dumb trivia mythos.
Cool.
You will only know the answers to these if you have paid attention to my many, many rambling stories.
Well, then I am not going to know any.
Yes, because today, 5 facts and questions about my Chihuahua Juniper.
Oh my God, Jasmine.
That's great.
So Juniper, if you don't know, is my little Chihuahua. We got her back in February, and she's a demon.
Juniper.
I guess that.
Juniper,
Jasmine?
Your 100-pound Great Dane.
my 100-pound Great Dane. No, that's my 6-pound Chihuahua. So Juniper loves vegetables. That's a lie. She actually hates vegetables. She loves fruit, though. I messed up. Juniper loves fruit. Juniper does not like vegetables. We try to feed her vegetables all the time.
Or people.
She's iffy on some people, but she does not like to eat vegetables. We try to feed her all the time.
Okay.
But we found out she enjoys to play with one specific vegetable. Which vegetable is this? Does she like to play with broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, green bean? One.
Huh.
Just one singular
Just
green
one-
bean?
Yeah, I try to give it to her and she won't eat it, but boy howdy will she throw this vegetable around.
I think it's asparagus.
Asparagus?
Yeah.
I was gonna go asparagus.
We can both go asparagus.
I'm trying to. What appears?
It do look rope-like.
Yeah, I'll go asparagus as well.
It's green bean.
That was gonna be my next guess.
So asparagus is not used. You shouldn't really feed a dog asparagus because if it's uncooked, it's super, super woody and hard to eat. And if you cook it, it loses all its nutritional value. So it's really a wash.
Really?
Yeah. So like, why feed? I mean, not all of your nutritional value, but if you're gonna like feed your dog, like feed him something else, kind of thing.
But when we eat asparagus, eating it raw is gross.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. It's also gross for a dog. It's not that cool. It's very woody and hard.
I would think that dog would like that.
Maybe they do like.
yeah, just to chew on it a little
They
bit.
do like chewing on sticks.
True.
Juniper
Yeah.
also likes to chew on one of these foods that I make. What is Juniper's favorite food that I make? Is it bread, mashed potato, lentil soup, or tuna steaks? What is her favorite food I make?
I really hope it's not lentil soup.
Just a bit full of garlic and onion and red wine vinegar.
Oh my. Although that does sound good.
What were the
delicious.
other 3 options?
Bread, mashed potatoes, or tuna steaks?
I'm going to go with tuna steaks.
Tuna steaks?
I was gonna go with that too. I'll go mashed potato.
Mashed potato, tuna steak? No, it's the homemade bread I make. She loves fresh baked bread. She freaks out when I pull it out of the oven. It's very fun.
Do you at least cook it all the way for her?
I do. So one time Corey was over.
man.
What did I make that night? Gumbo.
Gumbo. It was
It's a
gumbo,
night.
yeah.
And I made a loaf of bread, and it was just taking forever to cook for some reason. Corey's just like, fuck it. Pull it out of the oven, and we ate this like half-cooked loaf of bread, which was good.
Delicious.
Oh,
But
okay. At least it was
ruined
good.
Corey's stomach the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And Corey kept
And-
swearing it was the undercooked
And,
chicken
and
thighs.
Christian's undercooked chicken.
Ooh.
Yeah, It turns out
Yeah.
Corey's just never had good food.
Yeah. That reminds me of that like undercooked slice of pizza I had at high school once.
Same kind of situation.
Yeah, it's like I was eating eating it, and my stomach was feeling bad halfway through, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Take one close look at it. The dough is like half cooked.
Dude, we got
Wow, it affected you that quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
we got a.
It's also it's public high school stuff, man, so it's not that great.
That's why I brought lunch.
Yeah.
We once got a Little Caesar deep dish pizza that was undercooked in the middle, and my parents were like, "Take it back," and my sister and I were like, "No, keep it." We were very hyped about the soft pizza dough. What was Juniper's father's name?
Christian.
Oh yeah, okay. What was Juniper's birth father's name?
Oh, Harold.
Juniper is, for all the hoity-toityness of the world, Juniper is a purebred. We have her papers.
Chihuahua.
She's a Chihuahua, purebred Chihuahua. So here are some options for you for Juniper's father. Remember, one of these are real. Alabaster Lord Chihuahua, James McElroy II, Lil Nuggy in the Happy Meal, or Schroeder's Little Cloud of Dust. Now, real quick, before we go forward, the reasoning these are so weird are dogs registered in the American Kennel Club Association are like racehorses. They cannot have the same name. So that's why you get weird stuff like these options.
Okay.
What was number 2?
James McElroy II.
That's pretty good.
Could you please read off all 4 options again for me?
Yes. Alabaster Lord Chihuahua.
Okay.
James McElroy II. These are all, by the way, just great dog names.
Yeah.
Lil Nuggy in the Happy Meal, or Schroeder's Little Cloud of Dust.
Little Nuggy in the Happy Meal. I'm going the second one. James
McElroy II.
II.
I'm going to go the last one, though.
Schroeder's Little Cloud of Dust?
Yeah.
It is Schroeder's Little Cloud of
Yes!
Dust. It pisses me off, though. So we figured out it's a reference to Peanuts, but Schroeder wasn't dirty. It was Pigpen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're like, why the fuck? And then Sarah's dad's like, it's probably a reference to
Like
Peanuts.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that's
got it.
Pigpen. Schroeder just played the piano.
I wonder if it was one of those things where one of them said, "Hey, who's the dirty character from the Peanuts?" And somebody just shouts out, "Schroeder."
Yeah, they didn't Google it.
Yeah.
Leave it to the people who live in this state where Juniper was born. Is it Pennsylvania, Virginia, Delaware, or New Jersey? I do take it back. We love you if you're from the state. It was just a fun segue.
Yeah. This is difficult because they're all within reasonable driving distance.
I'm going Ohio.
Ohio?
I was going to say Iceland.
I like how you looked back at your list like, wait, that wasn't an option.
Earlier today, Corey was having a bad one. He's like, man, I'm in a bad place right now. And my response to it was, Ohio?
Poor Ohio. It's just getting.
Don't say poor Ohio.
Don't say poor Ohio.
They don't need your help.
Oh yeah, Jersey was the state that always
Jersey-
got shit on. So
Yeah, Jersey, Pennsylvania,
your turn,
Delaware,
Ohio.
Virginia.
Virginia.
I'm gonna go Delaware.
Delaware?
Delaware. I'm going Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Delaware. It was Virginia.
Oh, I was going to say
She's
Virginia first.
below the Mason-Dixon line, doggy. She's a Southern belle.
I was trying to think of where you got her. Did you drive to Virginia?
No, we got her from PA. She was born in Virginia.
That's why.
Okay.
The breeders who got her to have her be a little hussy dog got her from Virginia, and then
hussy dog.
she was gonna be a hussy dog. But then they breeders got a divorce, and they were getting rid of all their dogs. So we kind of rescued her. We tried so hard to get a dog from the SPCA, but in the middle of COVID,
But you didn't.
Do you understand how hard it was to get a dog in the middle of COVID?
Yeah, because everybody
Everyone's getting a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah was applying for months.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, no, this is a long time
Jeez.
coming. That's when she's like, I'm gonna go buy this dog. Whatever. Last question. What's it called when Juniper's lip gets caught on her teeth? Sarah and I have a word for it.
Oh man.
Is it a grungle, a snurgle, a scrungle, or teefy?
Oh.
Again, all great answers.
Yeah. Could I hear all four? All four
I'm
options.
saying Tiffy.
Teefy. I'm gonna read this really well for you.
Go for it.
Is it called a grungle, snurgle, scrungle, or teefy?
Tiffy just does sound good.
Teefy do sound good.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with that one.
Teefy?
Yeah.
Teefy?
Yeah.
Scrungle.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's funny. She looks like she has no teeth when it gets caught because her lips curl upward.
You know why I said Tiffy? Because you guys are always like, show me a little TV.
Show me your teeth. Yeah, she got little chiclet teeth.
I know, so Charlie.
I know, yeah.
Get nasty, get nasty.
It's called a scrungle. You know
Scrungle.
A scrungle. You know what we should do?
What?
We should record Juniper being nasty and use that as the wrong noise sound.
Huh.
Yes.
If you can get it, yeah.
Oh, I already have it. I was trying to sample it one time for a song.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I'm down for that.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do it.
Boys,
That's for you, bud.
that's it. Thank you.
They were
Yeah,
good.
those are some good questions.
Thank you. I thought they were suitably dumb enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
They were
Yeah.
good. They were very good.
So the other week, I opened up my mailbox
Yeah.
and a tiny little elf jumped out.
Oh.
She had Tweedledee, Tweedledee-doo, I've got a message for you. And he flicked a fucking letter at my face with like a red stamp. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is this? And then he was like, look at me. I don't play nice. Be careful you don't fall, because here's some dice. And then threw some dice at me, and I was tripped on him. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, it's a listener submitted question of the week, you little fucking creep. And I was like, that didn't rhyme. And then he ran away. It was a fucking weird Wednesday, let me tell you. But we got a special listener submitted question of the week from a coworker of Andres's.
Former coworker.
Former coworker?
Yeah, he's since moved on to different employment opportunities.
Okay, well, this is what I get for not knowing the full story.
You're fine. I mean, it was, there's not that much to tell.
There we go.
Yeah, but what was it? He was in the store shopping, and he actually found me and hand delivered me 2 sealed envelopes and 3 dice.
Yes, from Andres's coworker and friend Nate.
Yes.
For what, Andres? For our
Listener submitted question of the week.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week.
I'm glad you guys liked my little goblin rhymes.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Was that all on the spot, or did you prepare for that?
Sarah has told me, and I do agree, that my hidden talent is the ability to make up dumb little songs on the spot, and that's why I've realized I would have been a great bard.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Until they got annoyed with you and just killed you.
She also said I'm not a hobbit. I thought I was. She said you're a dwarf, which I disagreed with until we talked about it some more, and then I was like, oh yeah, you know what, you're right, because when's the last time you saw a fucking hobbit get thrown out of a tavern because he ate all their steak?
Have you watched The Witcher yet? The new season?
Yeah, I love The Witcher.
The new season.
No, not yet. I've only seen the first 2
me either.
episodes.
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh,
I know
you would
I know
love
it's
it.
good.
You would
So
love
good.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before,
Sorry.
my former coworker Nate. For those of you who don't recall, if you will listen to episode 2 of the after show, he is the same guy who told us about the coffin torpedo. Yeah, so he went all out for us and gave us 2 envelopes and 3 dice.
Pictures will be on our Instagram.
Yep.
At Dumb Trivia.
Yeah,
No
so-
more at Dumb_Trivia. Just Dumb Trivia.
Yeah.
Fuck that underscore.
Yeah. So before we continue, Nate, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah,
Thanks, Nate.
We're all really excited to do this. So here we go. So we got 2 envelopes, one that contains the question, one that contains the answer. And as he put it, so to help prevent the spread of COVID, he actually sealed both envelopes in wax.
He sealed them in a wax seal.
In a wax seal. Yeah.
They're not. I was
Wow.
gonna get one. I looked one up because I was like, I wonder how much they are, because they are kind of fun.
Yeah, they're not that
You can
expensive.
get a custom wax seal for $20.
Really?
Which is like
that's amazing.
cheap enough to justify having something you'll never need,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
know.
so cool.
Well,
Yeah.
clearly Nate has
Yeah.
a use for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gave us the 2 envelopes and he gave us 3 dice. The dice aren't your traditional cube that go up to 6. They're actually, I think I guess technically these are prisms that go up to 4. So he pretty much did his research knowing that 6 would be basically a runaway. So the idea is that we each roll a die, and whatever number we land on is the points that we would score, assuming we get the question correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, first off, Andres, we call that a D4 in the gaming world.
Oh, okay. So allow us to open up the question here. All right, envelope has been opened. Are we ready for the question?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. All right.
I love this.
Here's what it
Oh
says.
my God, look at this.
First, it says roll the dice to see how many points are awarded.
Okay.
And oh yeah,
Oh, I got a 1.
One.
I got a 4. Kristen,
Oh boy.
you both
1.
got 1 and I got 4. All right, so here we go. The question is, and keep in mind, Nate studied to be a mortician, so this
Right,
question's going to be
right.
interesting.
I love it, Nate.
When embalming a body that has jaundice or yellowing of the skin, what can happen if a fast-acting or strong index embalming fluid is used? Clarification. Index refers to the dilution with water of the fluid used, so a strong index is a less diluted or has more formaldehyde in the solution.
So more concentrated version.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Alrighty.
when embalming a body that has jaundice, what can happen if a fast-acting or strong index embalming fluid is used? Our options are A, the skin turns red, B, the skin turns more yellow, C, the skin clears to a natural color, or D, the skin turns green.
I think the skin clears.
I gotta think about this for a second.
Skin? Sorry. Were you reading that?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's okay. This is fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with D. Goes green.
Goes green?
Yeah.
I think it clears up. So what'd you think of that End of Dragula season 4? Picking up formaldehyde.
It was the right winner.
I completely agree. Very well deserved. Sarah and I were talking about, and that was kind of their issue throughout the whole season, was they were so good every single time.
Yeah.
It didn't stand out, and that's why I think they deserve to win.
Sigourney just completely blew it in that last episode.
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, Andres.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. After a considerable amount of crickets going off in my head, I'm gonna say the skin turns to a natural color.
Yep, same.
Just. Oh, you're going with that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, cool. So now let's open up the answer envelope. For anybody curious, I'm using a Benchmade bug out to open up the envelopes.
Nate, do you follow our Instagram?
I would assume
I'm honestly
so.
not sure.
think you
I don't have in the sense that I don't know if he's on social media and he follows. So
No.
yeah.
Hey Nate, if you're on Instagram, send us a message, a DM on Instagram. I wanna thank you.
Yes. I do like that there's probably one listener out here who's like, dude, it's a fucking great knife. Good pick, Andres.
Yeah. All right. And the answer is the correct answer is D.
Oh,
The
I
skin
got it.
turns green.
Green.
I got it right.
Yeah.
So I got a point.
You got a point. All right.
Just one.
Well, not an actual point. A listener submitted a point.
So Nate even included his sources here.
Oh my god.
The bibliography is that it comes from a Mayer RG written in 2021 from a work called Embalming History, Theory, and Practice, page 384.
Jesus.
So again, the correct answer was D, the skin turns green. In embalming, it was once widely believed that a strong arterial solution was the cause of a conversion of the yellow discoloration to green discoloration. This chemical reaction is not caused by formaldehyde. It is, however, caused by the presence of a strong acidic environment. A purely strong formaldehyde solution may form such an environment since formaldehyde is a reducing agent. However, most jaundice fluids today contain the proper amounts of buffers to balance the pH level within the tissues to prevent a strongly acidic environment. The use of an acidic fluid, usually classified as fast-acting fluid, is not recommended when jaundice is present. The following statement by Lee Rendon for Champion Chemical Company points out what is thought to be the actual cause of this conversion. Remember that formaldehyde is a chemical reducing agent, and the conversion from a yellow discoloration to a green discoloration is an oxidation chemical reaction.
Makes sense.
Fascinating.
That's really
That
fascinating.
is really fascinating.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you,
Nate.
Nate. This is amazing.
Dude, it's awesome. You went above and beyond.
Yeah,
Way above and beyond.
way above and beyond. This
Absolutely
is amazing.
no need for this, Nate. We appreciate it.
Still,
Yeah.
added a really nice new dimension to the game.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Yeah. All right. Well, you
Yeah.
know what that was? That was a dumb
That was our listen.
listener submitted question.
of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Play the music.
No.
Oh, please.
Okay.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week. Now back to the show.
Yeah. Again, thank you, Nate, for doing this. This was amazing.
Yeah, thanks, Nate.
Yeah. If you ever have a free moment and are motivated to give us another one, please do this again. This was awesome.
God, right?
Yeah.
Andres, is this spring assisted or just super fucking smooth?
Just super fucking smooth.
Right.
Yeah. You pull that back.
Oh, nifty.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
That would be Corey.
Did we score recap?
Corey, for the moment, you and I are tied at 1. Me getting one of Christian's questions right, and you getting the listener submitted question of the week.
Now back to the show.
All right.
You know what I gotta say about that? Oh,
Oh, hold on. My notes aren't syncing from my
Yeah, I've
computer.
noticed my phone has been doing that too recently.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure what's going
How
on.
do you?
Do you know whose apps synced perfectly?
They just came. They just came in. They just
Okay,
came.
cool.
I just had to restart it.
About to say my Google Notes synced perfectly. Whatever.
Okay, so
Yes, Corey, your questions.
my theme this week
Yes.
is something that's near and dear to my heart, near and dear to Christian's heart and Andres' heart,
Is it
Really?
chest hair?
and and roughly like 80% of the U.S. population.
Chest hair.
Chest hair,
Chest hair.
but also the thing that puts chest hair on boys' chest when
Is
they're
it
young.
booze? Is it booze? Is it alcohol? Is it whiskey specifically?
It's coffee.
Oh,
okay. Damn, I was gonna do a coffee one of these days.
Ooh.
Well, I'm doing a coffee one now because the last episode we talked about, some brewing stuff and
Yeah.
some craft stuff, and I thought, you know
We
what?
did.
I love
Talked about some mocha.
the fruit of coffee.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about it.
All right.
So just a little background on
Yes.
coffee. Coffea is a genus of plants from which coffee beans originate.
Genus.
Genius.
Genus.
Genus. That's what I said.
You were saying genius.
Genus.
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 Genus. Not genius.
I didn't say there was no I.
There was an I. Well, I'll go back and roll the clip. I will make sure genius is in there.
Okay.
Genius.
Okay. Cool it. Bottom line. Genus.
Genus.
Okay, ask
Okay.
Ryan.
Okay, first of all, don't even. Anyway, these plants produce green or yellow fruits that are called cherries. Did you know that?
No.
Did.
And what's inside the cherries is the actual seed, which is what we know as the coffee bean.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So on a plant, so they grow on plants or trees. There's actually there's different varieties. But it looks like a little cherry pit.
Okay.
A little red
Does
bulb.
does like the actual cherry, does that fruit, is that fruit edible by any species, or does it just kind of is it just kind of there?
Well, in Indonesia, I believe it was, the farmers' goats would eat them, which is how coffee was really kind of discovered, because they noticed that the goats were getting something from that. But yeah, so they ripen to a red or purple cherry. Most of these cherries contain seeds, which is the coffee beans, as we know them. And the coffee beans, when they're raw, are actually green.
Yeah.
Until they get roasted. So with that being said,
Yes.
how long does it take for a coffee tree or plant to reach maturity?
Ooh.
Your choices are A, 8 years, B, 2 years, C, 5 years, or D, 3 years.
5 years.
Could I have the options one more time? Some of the day isn't clicking for me right away.
Sure.
Yeah.
A, 8 years, B, 2 years, C, 5 years, or D, 3 years. And Christian, you said C, 5 years?
Aye, lad.
A was 8 years.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go with 8 years.
Andres goes with 8, and the answer is C.
Ooh.
5 years?
5 years. The coffee tree typically reaches maturity in about 5 years.
Starbucks taught me something.
Christian, you are on the board.
Yeah, so Christian worked at Starbucks, so some of these...
Well, I think it's underselling what I do. My proudest moments were the other coffee shops I worked.
Oh, yeah. Did you have to learn the history of coffee?
No.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn I heard that somewhere where somebody.
Oh, well, okay. At Starbucks, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So-
that's why I was that's what I thought happened.
So talking about these trees or plants,
Yes.
how many pounds of coffee beans will a typical coffee tree produce in an annual crop?
Oh, an annual crop.
An annual crop.
Okay.
Is it A, 5 pounds, B, half a pound, C, 2 pounds, or D, 1 pound?
Is this the cherries or the beans themselves?
Ooh, good question.
How many? That's a great question.
It's probably beans. I don't think we care enough about cherries to put that in an
Yeah,
article.
if it's not,
Probably not.
I think it's only a pound, honestly. I do remember hearing something odd about it like that.
I was thinking about going with a pound as well, so
Yeah.
I might stick with a pound at this point.
D, 1 pound?
Yeah.
Really?
You're both right?
Oh, nice.
I do remember being like, wow, this is a bummer small amount of coffee. Damn.
But these plants or trees, if taken well care of, they can last like up to 25 years.
Okay.
As you have a bunch, and they would take 5 years to get maturity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How many cups of coffee are consumed each day in the United States?
God, I thought you were going to ask how many by me.
And how many by Christian K. Harris?
I finished your birthday cake coffee, by the way.
How was it?
It tasted like a fruit, not birthday cake.
It was gross.
It wasn't gross. It just tasted like a fruity coffee. It was
Oh, I'm
weird.
glad you liked it.
I didn't say I liked it.
Okay, so how many cups of coffee are consumed each day in the United States? A, 400 million, B, 600 million, C, 800 million, or D, 1 billion cups of coffee?
1 billion is an obscenely high number.
Yeah, because keep in mind the United States is 333 million in population. Last I checked.
I'd say 400 million.
Yeah, could I have the options again?
400,
600,
800, 1 billion.
I'm gonna go 600 million.
And the answer is A, 400 million.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
Are you cheating?
No, I just no coffee. Well,
He did just pick up his phone. Maybe he's checking answers.
It was a Sarah. My logic behind the 400 million was consider most people probably drink more than 1 cup of coffee a day, and let's say maybe like 3/4 of the American population drink coffee, or maybe less. So like,
Okay.
Okay.
I will say this though, my mom's told me that she drinks, I think, at least a pot of coffee a day.
how much is the pot though?
10 cups.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rosa.
All right. So everybody knows the term, hey, give me a cup of Joe.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Shut up. How did this term, cup of Joe, originate?
Ooh.
A, it refers to a Navy admiral who banned alcohol aboard Navy ships.
Okay.
B, it refers to Joe Folgers, a prominent purveyor of coffee. Folgers in your cup.
Yeah, the incest commercial.
Right.
Oh man.
C, is an Americanized version of the term cup of Java. Or D, it comes from Jojo, the African word for bean.
I think it's the Americanized Java.
Navy Admiral who banned alcohol. Joe Folgers, Americanized version of cup of Java. Or Jojo, the African word for bean.
I'm going with the Navy Admiral.
Going with the Navy Admiral. And
Yeah.
Christian, you're going with...
Yeah, the Java.
It is A, the Navy Admiral.
Yes.
I was hoping I'd go 4 for 4.
The term Cup of Joe was coined after Admiral Josephus Joe Daniels prohibited alcohol aboard Navy ships, and so the men began drinking coffee instead, which they nicknamed Cup of Joe in honor of their admiral, whose actions led to their choice of beverage.
Nice.
When you said his middle name of Joe, I thought that was his last name. I was going to be who in the fuck?
Josephus Joe?
Josephus Joe, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it
man.
sounds like it could be a wrestler,
Yeah,
though.
but I know. I think in a lot of parts of the world, when alcohol was banned in like one nation or another, a lot of people switched to coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Gotta
throughout-
get their drugs
like
somehow.
throughout history.
Coffee was banned a few times in certain parts of the world.
Oh, I believe it.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah. All right. So this is my last question.
All
okay.
right.
You might know this. What is the most expensive coffee?
Wow. It is a good thing I did not say this at the start.
I'm going to give you some options because I thought I knew what it was.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
I was right.
Wow.
The most expensive coffee. Here are your options.
Yes.
Black Ivory. B. Kopi Luwak. C. Starbucks Reserve St. Helena coffee. Or D. Hasadena La Esmeralda Geisha beans.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what the term is. It might be the Kopi Luwak, but it is the... You know, Andres, you make a guess. That's going to be hard. Do I get it if I can tell you what it is? Because I know what it is. I don't know the name of it, though.
Can you give me the options again, please?
Sure. Black Ivory. Kopi Luwak. Starbucks Reserve St. Helena. Or Hasadena La Esmeralda Geisha beans.
Can we just strike the Starbucks one from the list?
We cannot.
Yeah.
Because that actually plays an important role in this list.
Really
Okay.
does it?
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D.
D.
Yeah, the one you have the most trouble pronouncing.
Damn.
He goes with the Geisha beans. Okay. The
Remember, he did have trouble pronouncing genus.
genus. The Hacienda La Esmeralda.
Yes.
Okay, so which one is the one that the civet eats and shits out?
Kopi Luwak.
Is that the answer?
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah. No.
No, it used to be. It is now Black Ivory, which is elephant shit.
Elephant. You know what? I thought I heard about that.
So
Black Ivory was gonna be my second choice.
So
Yeah.
Black Ivory is about $500 to $1,000 a pound.
Jesus.
Kopi Luwak is about roughly around like $300 a pound. Starbucks Reserve St. Helena is $135 a pound.
Really?
You can only
What makes
get
it that
in
expensive?
Seattle.
You can only get it in the reserve stores.
In all of the reserve stores?
Only some. And
I was gonna
it's
say I've
only when
never-
they get them.
Yes, I've never seen that reserve store.
And then the other one is, excuse me, actually, the Geisha beans is $600 a pound.
Wow.
Which is number 2.
Yeah.
And then Kopi Luwak is number 3.
What's the deal with the geisha beans then?
Yeah. What
I don't
made?
know.
Yeah, why are they so expensive? I was when we were talking about coffee and you said about the beans, I was going to mention how animals eat them and will shit out the
Yeah.
beans and make
And
expensive cups.
that's what makes the Black Ivory. Is that what it's called?
Expensive,
The
yeah.
most expensive.
Yeah, elephant.
Huh, interesting.
Wow.
It's something to do with like the chemicals in their body when they digest it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a weird
Oh,
process.
interesting.
Also, do you
Wow.
know what the coffee cherry is called? Or the flavor is called?
No.
Cascara. Remember the Starbucks Cascara cold brew?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was just it's the flavor of the coffee cherry.
Here, I have a little write-up about Black Ivory.
Okay.
Yes.
Costs more than 500 pound or $50 a cup. It's an expensive cup of coffee.
That is an expensive cup of coffee.
I'd pay $50 to try it though.
Maybe once.
I would-
just to say that I
would-
had it.
I would too.
Yeah, it's interesting.
The beans are sourced from the poop of elephants in Thailand. After they've eaten coffee cherries and excreted the pits, the elephants' digestive enzymes are said to transfer the compounds in the beans.
Huh.
It's not a new concept. For many years, Kopi Luwak coffee, sourced from the feces of civets, was regarded as the world's priciest.
Huh.
Okay.
So your thinking was right because I thought the same thing. and
my
I was wrong.
information was outdated.
Yeah.
Okay. The bummer.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So that's your
Yeah,
coffee.
that's cool. Thank you, bud.
That was cool.
Appreciate them.
You're welcome. I'm actually gonna look up real quick the whole.
I think you're gonna look up where we can find Black Ivory.
No, not that the Geishans.
Oh, where they come from, why they're so expensive.
Because now I want to know. I had it up too when I was researching, and so,
Well, this is news to me. The last time I heard, the only thing you could get out of elephant poop was paper.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah, there's a whole process to that as well, where you can eventually turn elephant poop into paper.
The only thing I've ever got out of shit was cholera.
So what I'm seeing here is a farm out in the southwest region of the Republic of Panama, and it looks like they just have like a really careful process
Fair enough.
of how they ship and how they harvest.
Oh,
And
this is there's some poor sappers to sort through that elephant shit by hand.
well, I don't think these aren't the elephant shit ones.
Oh, I thought we were
These
talking
are
Africa.
these are
no.
the other ones.
Well, Esmeralda.
Honestly, I think the Esmeralda one's more impressive though, because they're just good coffee. No fancy animal shit involved.
Have you had them? No.
I think it'd be cool though. I'd like it, but I'm just saying I do want to try the Black Ivory first. $50 a cup, I'd pay it.
Let's see where we can buy it.
Because it's expensive, but it's not so expensive where I'd be like, I can't afford this. Like, I could. It's dumb to shell out
Yeah.
$50 for a cup of coffee, but I
But
would.
but also it's not. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you'd rather go to a coffee shop and actually pay like $50 for it rather than like pay like hundreds of dollars for like a bag of beans, make it yourself, and then just be like
Risk messing it up.
Yeah, like risk messing it up. Try it and be like, well, this is horrible.
Someone's selling Kopi Luwak for $400.
See, I'm also not buying a full bag.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
What's this? $1,000 for Black Ivory.
For a bag of Black Ivory beans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God.
Oh, here's a website, blackivorycoffee.com.
Oh, nice.
Steve Paul is the first person to figure out elephant shit tasted good in coffee. Got
Yeah. Here, a single package of Black Ivory coffee costs $120.
That's a lot.
You can get a blend of Black Ivory coffee for $48. You can get Nespresso pods for
Of
for
Black
$60.
Ivory coffee.
Nespresso.
Yeah.
Not to shit on anybody. I think if you ever told me you got Black Ivory Nespresso pods, I might punch you in the gut.
Yeah, that's
Seems like a waste.
I
yeah.
hate
Well, we
Nespresso.
also talked about this last episode that if you really want, even regardless of the quality of your beans, if the best way to get the best taste out of your coffee is to grind the beans
Fresh.
yourself.
Correct. What is a kilogram in pounds?
Why are you asking me tough questions?
Ever since I stopped selling Coke, I stopped the conversions.
Yeah, me too.
Nope, that's the wrong spot. Here we
That being said, if I can get an espresso pod that's reusable, I'd be all over that.
kilogram.
Jim tried making his own.
It didn't work too well.
Yeah.
Did you like buy a reusable one, or do you?
No,
like,
he
throw
used
a
one of
refill?
the old ones he used.
I think
and
you can buy.
scooped down
I think you can buy refillables.
What are you trying to convert?
1 kilogram the pound.
1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds.
So you can buy 2.2 pounds of Black Ivory coffee for $2,200.
No, thank you. Yeah. Wow. I was not. Jesus.
When my car got totaled, technically, and they sent me the money, it was $2,200. That was the value of my car.
Well, you could get coffee for that.
No thanks.
All right, that was coffee.
That was coffee.
Jeez.
That was
We
lovely.
need a score update because Christian was cheating that whole round, so he has a lot.
Didn't help him out too much because right now Christian and I are tied at 3, and Corey, you have 1.
Yeah. I don't have
Yeah.
a good sponsor for us today. They were all pretty
We
bad.
we talked about this. It's Shin No More by Pfizer.
Shit No More by Pfizer. We're going to go with that one. You missed me. Andres and I were talking about sponsors.
Yeah.
I missed it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at coffee.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. If you drink too much, you know?
Yeah.
Boy, I'm really tired. You know what I could go for? Mean Beans Cup of Cream. It is a cup of coffee for the person who only likes milky coffee. You've heard it here first, folks. Ever had that cup of coffee and you went, blah, that's too bitter. You need Mean Beans Cup of Cream. Mean Beans Cup of Cream. Get a cup of mean.
Thank you, mean green cup of
Yeah.
Mean Bean.
mean bean.
Thank you for sponsoring this episode of the Dumb Trivia Podcast.
There's a lot of caffeine in it. It's really just half and half with caffeine.
Wait, is this a real thing?
No.
I know.
Oh.
Let's move this forward.
Andres.
Yes. All right. So
Give us.
I don't have a theme for this episode. However, my next 2 consecutive episodes are themed.
Does not help us right now, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. So themes are in the works.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
my first question. Muhammad Ali's Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is unique because of what? Your options are A, it's on a street by itself. B, it was the first star to be placed on Wilcox Avenue. C, it's not on a street. Or D, it's the first Muslim actor to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He's the first Muslim actor.
What was option 1 or 2?
A, it's on a street by itself. B, it was the first star to be placed on Wilcox Avenue. C, it's not on a street. Or D, it's the first Muslim actor to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I'm going option B.
You're going with B. Christian, you said
First
D.
Muslim actor, yeah.
Both of you are incorrect. It's actually
Oh.
High five.
It's actually C. It's not on a street. What? So from USA Today, Muhammad Ali's Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame can be found at 6801 Hollywood Boulevard on the wall at the entrance to the Dolby Theater. Ali requested that his Hollywood star was not placed on the ground because Ali did not want the name of Muhammad to be stepped on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He was a good boxer.
He was a good
Yes, he
boxer.
was.
So him or Mike Tyson bit the guy's ear off.
That was
Yeah,
Mike
it was
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I think Muhammad Ali was the one who floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee.
And he took down big, mean Joe Frazier.
Did he?
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
I wish I knew more about boxing.
He couldn't take down Mean Bean Cup of Cream, though.
Well, no one can. You're in the bathroom shitting the whole time.
Exactly, boy. But
You're
awake, though.
from both the caffeine and from the
Cup of half and half.
Exorbitant
Yeah.
amounts
Yeah.
of half and half.
Thank you. The exorbitant.
Yes.
I was going to say the exorbitant amounts of lactose, but I couldn't think of the word.
Give us another, bud.
All right. So, second question. Since the institution of the 16-game regular season, what two NFL franchises have had a winless season? You don't need the years, and you don't need both teams to score. I just need to know. You just got to give me at least one correct team.
I'm going with the Dolphins and
I'm gonna go Cardinals and the Raiders.
Okay, Cardinals and Raiders.
are
Corey,
a lot
you got the Dolphins and what other team?
I'm trying to think of.
This is hard because there's a lot of subpar teams.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
but we're talking about like subpar of subpar, like literally 0 wins.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not very good at sports ball trivia.
You know, you could also give us a city if you really want to take a guess.
I don't know. What's a really bad football team?
dude, do you want me to rattle off some? Yeah. You could do like Kansas City Chiefs, Carolina Panthers, Tennessee Titans, Oakland Raiders, Cincinnati Bengals. Who did I say originally? Oakland Raiders.
Jacksonville's pretty bad
Jacksonville
right now.
Jaguars, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like there are a lot
Not to alienate any more of our listeners, but the New
Yeah.
York Jets.
New York not
Yeah.
to be mean, but there are a decent amount of teams that are pretty subpar.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it also fluctuates out
It's
every
true.
year. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I'm going Raiders. Dolphins and Raiders.
Dolphins and Raiders.
I think maybe bad teams is wrong. These are teams you just don't really hear about.
Yeah. Or at least hear about for the wrong reasons.
I guess
But,
we are also in the Northeast, so that would also make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just biased. What are the answers?
yeah.
Bud?
So both of you are incorrect. It is actually the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, the Detroit Lions is the other one I was looking for. No one likes the
man.
Lions.
Yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
in Detroit would beg differ.
Yeah.
Oh, they might not like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably
So I actually wanted to. I even gave you guys a hint, but seeing that neither of you are sports people, it wasn't going to help you.
Sports ball, yeah.
Because I was going to say one team's in the NFC North and the other's in the AFC North.
Yeah, that would have done
I know.
nothing. for me.
Okay.
Shit.
So yeah. So I got this from Wikipedia. The Lions were winless in 2008, and the Browns were winless in 2017.
I did not. They were very recent. I was
Yeah.
thinking it'd be older than that.
Yeah, I remember that because that was our last year in college, or at least your year and my year, Christian. That was when that happened. When the Browns went winless, fans actually threw a parade for going winless.
That's actually kind of fun. What a good reaction.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it could have been worse. They could have destroyed Cleveland.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean,
Yeah.
it is kind of funny actually.
Yeah,
And they're good sports about it.
yeah. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Naval Base Kitsap is 20 miles from Seattle, Washington, and uses this marine life to guard the base. Your options are sea lions, dolphins, sea wolves, or killer whales.
My first original thought before you even read the choices, I was going to splurt out Dolphins. So I'm going to have to go with Dolphins.
You even mentioned Miami for that, or Miami Dolphins for the last for that last question. So Dolphins were really on the brain for you this time around.
They must be.
Yeah, Christian.
I think I would also go Dolphins, knowing how.
Oh,
smart
you're
they
going
are.
Dolphins? Both of you are
Yeah.
going Dolphins. Both of you are correct. It is Dolphins.
Hey, Andres, can I sign the table like you guys did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
missed
right.
that.
We
I
signed it
forgot
while
about
you
that.
were...
Where's
yeah.
Andres's?
It's, there.
Oh, yeah, small. Yeah, sign the table.
Yeah, buddy.
There you are, Christian.
I saw the signature and I thought about it.
Yes. So this is from a 2015 article from Business Insider. Naval Base Kitsap's claim to fame is that it houses nearly 25% of the United States' 9,962 nuclear weapons, which by my math is about 2,490 nuclear weapons stockpiled 20 miles from Seattle.
Jesus Christ.
As if we didn't need another reason to not go to Seattle.
Yeah.
Those are good Dolphins. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are. Please, for the love of God, don't
Yeah.
kill us.
So with these almost 2,500 nuclear weapons stockpiled at this base, this makes Kitsap the largest nuclear weapons storehouse in the United States. U.S. Navy spokesman Chris Haley says that dolphins have been used to defend the waters around the base since May of 2010. Before then, sea lions were used. Dolphins are tasked with finding unwanted swimmers. There are even 2 devices that the dolphins are given by their trainers should they find an unwanted swimmer. The first is a transponder, which the dolphin drops near the unwanted swimmer. The second is a specially designed shackle. The dolphin attaches the shackle to the unwanted swimmer's leg, which cannot be removed until the unwanted swimmer surfaces.
What?
Yeah,
Crazy,
That's weird.
that is crazy.
Dolphins are weird.
Yeah.
but cute.
Unless you're
Yeah.
a baby sea lion.
That's true.
Yeah.
Was that dolphins that do that?
There, from what I've gathered, there's a lot of weird animal sex habits. Like I heard-
Pufferfish.
there was one penguin, like one sexually frustrated penguin that basically jerked off in the earth. Yeah.
We all you know what? No
We've-
judgment.
we've all been that
Yeah,
penguin.
I was gonna say no judgment. I've seen
Go, little penguin.
I've seen
Yeah.
a curvy looking dirt clot. I'm like, ugh, make me act
What was
up.
that? What was that line from Rick and Morty?
I jerked off to a curvy piece of
an
driftwood.
extra curvy piece of driftwood.
Yeah,
All right, what's your next one?
All right.
they do call her Mother Earth for a reason. Mommy,
All right.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. The Aztec word for avocado also refers to this body part. Your options are toe, tongue, thumb, or testicle.
It's testicle. It has to be.
Corey?
I'm going thumb.
Testicles from Mexico.
Christian, you are correct. It is testicle.
Did you like my jingle remix?
Yeah.
That was very good.
Thank you.
I also got this from Business Insider. It is likely that the texture, size, shape, and the fact that avocados grow in pairs is what inspired the name.
Of course it did.
Okay, I get
Right.
the shape and the texture for the size.
That
They had to have been smaller back then.
maybe.
Like, the Aztecs were fearsome warriors, but I think that the term "big balls" is a not literal.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was.
At least for them, it was maybe.
Well, maybe we'll research that for the after show.
Nate, you're a mortician. Have you ever seen avocado-sized testicles out there?
Testicles from Mexico.
Let us know. DM us.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how to get a hold of us. All right. Are you guys ready for the my fifth question and the final question of episode 12 of Dumb Trivia?
I think I'm ready.
All right. So here it is. Virginia Hall was a Baltimore native who became a spy and was airdropped into occupied France in the early 1940s. In order to complete her disguise, she performed which of the following acts? Your options are: had her leg amputated, had her teeth ground, I hate you so much, had her skin color changed, or had her optic nerve intentionally severed,
What was number 2?
had her teeth ground down.
And what?
I hate this all.
And what was she again? I'm sorry.
She was a spy who was dropped into occupied France in the 40s.
Give me my options one more time. Oh my god.
So your options are: had her leg amputated, had her teeth ground down, had her skin color changed, or had her optic nerve intentionally severed.
What would the optic nerve though? What would that advantage be?
She could have been portraying somebody who was blind in one eye.
Couldn't she just act like she was blind in one eye?
You know, that might, maybe, but also
She's committed to the bit.
Yeah, you got to commit to
I
this.
think she ground down her teeth because I know the American obsession with dental hygiene is pretty unique.
Okay, interesting. Corey
What was one?
had her leg amputated.
Oh,
Yeah, so she can be one-legged.
I'm going to change this color for skin.
All right, changed the color of her skin. Had her teeth ground from Christian. Christian, once again, you are correct.
Damn it!
She had her teeth ground down.
I hate this game.
Do you though?
No, I love this game.
One of the best parts of every couple weeks.
Yeah. So I got this from Modern Rogue. Virginia Hall was born into a well-off family and lived a rather ordinary life, which she hated. So after studying abroad in Europe, she became interested in becoming an ambassador. But seeing that this is the 1930s, no one would give her an ambassador position because she was a woman and because she was an amputee. She accidentally shot herself in the foot in 1933 while hunting, and she had to have her leg amputated. I think it was below the knee. I'm pretty sure.
Or like gangrene.
Probably, yeah, yeah. Where was I? In 1940, she drove an ambulance for the French when the Germans invaded. From there, she began to work. In the UK Special Operation Executive, where her acts of espionage became so notorious, she was at the top of the Gestapo's most wanted list. At one point, she fled occupied France by hiking 35 miles through the Pyrenees Mountains mountains.
Remember when we hiked 9 miles and acted like we couldn't move for the next 2 days?
Yeah, she had. Yeah, this woman fled 35 miles through a mountain range
With a fake leg.
with
Yeah.
one leg.
with one leg.
We had 2 legs and walking sticks.
Yeah, yeah. So the special operation executive refused to send her back into France. So Hall went to work for the Office of Strategic Services in the United States. She was then sent back into France, disguised as an elderly milkmaid, where she learned how to draw wrinkles on her face with makeup, changed her limping walk to an old person shuffle, and had her teeth filed down to complete the elderly look. While in France this time around, she coordinated airdrops and trained resistance fighters. And in 1945, she was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross and was the only civilian woman to receive one for her service in World War II.
So after all that, she lives. And
yeah.
Work asked me to stay an extra 20 minutes into the end of the world. This lady's like, I'm going back to Nazi-occupied France.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
With one leg and ground down teeth.
That's dedication.
That is dedication.
Guys, never dedicate yourself that much to your work. Not worth it. Unless you're her, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, but she did what she loved.
Yeah. She did what she
I
loved.
guess.
She served 2 nations.
Yeah, go her.
Yeah. And at least in her category earned a rather distinguished award.
Shin, what have I done with 2 legs?
Nothing.
Jesus.
Nope. Don't bring him into this. Well, it was fun.
He didn't earn a distinguished service cross either.
That's right. He's got a regular cross.
Okay, I'll give you one. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was good.
All right. That was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
a 12.
We
I think.
learned some stuff about juniper.
Yeah.
Some stuff about coffee.
Yeah.
And some crazy woman that grinded her teeth down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the pronunciation of genus.
Oh my God. I said it the first time.
Yeah, the word genius.
I didn't.
It's going to be excited on episode 13 when I'm not here.
Hey, listeners, email us at dumbtrivia@gmail.com and tell us what you heard first.
Now I can't.
We need to
edit it.
settle this.
That's funny. Now I do have to leave it. Let's see what everyone
So
thinks.
before we get into final score,
Yes.
there's some bones to be picked and had.
Oh,
well,
yes.
really, I guess it's more unfinished business.
Yeah.
I never got to shoot the
Yeah.
loser last week.
Yeah. For those who don't remember, I was the one who lost on episode 11, and Corey was the one
And
who
Christian
won.
was recording remotely.
Yes. And also I forgot the Nerf gun that day.
So I get a shot before the loser's announced.
Okay. Why are you looking at me? Andre's lost, though. I didn't like that.
It went back behind you somewhere.
Okay.
I'm such a
But yeah,
nervous
we'll find
Nelly.
it. We'll find it later.
You are nervous, Nelly.
Yeah,
We all are in some form or fashion.
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
So, the winner of episode 12 of Dumb Trivia, drum roll please, is Christian.
Speech.
I'd like to thank Alex Trebek.
That's enough. All right.
Yes, Christian, you won with 5 points this episode.
Yay.
And you?
I have 3 points.
And I finished with a whopping 1. I didn't get shut out. That deserves its own.
I thought you got 2.
You did get 2
And
points.
I got 2.
So, in a turntables scenario, Christian gets to shoot you.
Oh.
In
For
the
you,
words
Christian?
of Borat, whoa. Sarah's been playing Bioshock 2, and when you hack one of the creatures, like the machines in Bioshock 2, they're like, oh yeah, welcome. And it just sounds like Borat going, whoa. And it's funny because Borat's so old at this point. If it was 2008, it'd be dumb.
Yeah.
It's still dumb.
All right.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point. All right.
I was shot.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was episode 12 of Dumb Trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks for 1,000 downloads.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for 1,000 downloads. Also, we have some more big news. If you like us enough to the point where you want to donate us some money, you actually can do that now.
That
we
is
set it
true.
up.
That is true.
Yeah.
Just go to it's called Coffee, and it's ko-fi.com/dumbtrivia.
Yeah.
All one word.
All one word,
Yeah.
and you can
I think-
donate $1 or
Yeah.
whatever your little heart desires, and we really
Yeah.
appreciate it. There are some costs with doing the show that we absorb because we absolutely love doing the show, and
It's not like Patreon where you do it and you get locked into it. It's like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
you can make it monthly.
You can make it monthly, but we don't really have anything too much more to offer you yet for a
Yeah.
Patreon.
We'll
so
give you you a great shout out, and we'll love you forever.
Yeah, you'll get a shout out. Leave us a message. We'll read what it says within reason. Yeah. Anything too vile, we will not read.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
we'll
just-
just censor.
Really, the donation really just helps goes towards our fees of hosting this and
Equipment.
some of the equipment that we've made to make it all better.
1,000 download cakes.
But listen, donate whatever you can. If you want. We don't expect anything, but we would be ever in your debt if you did. If not, just go share us.
Yeah,
go
just let
like
people
your
know.
stuff. That's free.
Yeah.
Tell a friend. Tell your mom.
Review,
Dad.
5 stars, Spotify, iTunes. Or if you're going to donate to something else, donate in our name.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
Be like, this is a house for poor people called the Dumb Trivia Mansion.
All right, enough begging. Let's end this thing.
Please, I have some more trivia.
So, but we appreciate
on
that. Again, that's
on that note, you'll get more trivia
that's-
next week.
Hey, yeah.
So, and that's coffee.com/dumbtrivia.
All right.
So, anything else to add?
Outside of that, you can find us in all the normal places.
Instagram, Facebook, you know where to find us.
Yeah, usual subjects. Instagram handle change. It's now just Dumb Trivia, no dash. I'm at Crimbus Rimbus on Twitter, Instagram. You can check out my music, untilthevoid.bandcamp.com. I'm actually finally going to start working on some new music.
Sweet.
Steering more and actually trying to do some more like metal stuff instead of just my ambient creepy stuff.
We're here for it.
I'm excited. It'll be fun.
You wanna play it at the beginning of the show? Go for it.
You can find me at CoreyW099 on Instagram and check out Andres.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at There's No Way This App Will Last.
And for the love of God, get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired of
Please
any
do.
time I get any little sickness or illness, I'm like, this is it. I spent Christmas in a panic attack thinking I was going to get my family sick.
Didn't you?
I hope not.
Me too.
Yeah.
You would be a jerk.
I know.
Wouldn't be fun for anybody.
I know. Please get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this.
But
All right.
that's episode 12 of Dumb
Yeah.
Trivia. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you guys next week
On the after show.
on the after show. Your first episode of the after show,
Yeah,
Kristen.
I'm excited. I've already brainstormed some fun information for you guys.
All right, awesome.
Before we hear that, we have to hear one more thing. Corey!
Roll the outro.
Yeah.
It's Dumb Trivia, where the
questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber.
It's Dumb Trivia. You probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover.
You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights.
Hang with Corey, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's Dumb Trivia.